EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears on Thursday night primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And in the snow, we're underway here at Soldier Field. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 7. Second down, they need 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Chicago. They'll stay on the ground. He gets 3. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. Point after, coming up here. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, like during the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll begin here on the ground. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is wow. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Taking down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready?
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. And John's to punch for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A carry now for Chandler. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Chandler. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Red. Cowboy 80.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Seven Pirates. 18 Cardinals. 18 Warriors. 70.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. And he's into the end zone. Ty Chandler. Touchdown Vikings. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why would you say gained about 3 yards?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now a toss play, running left. He will get this to the 45, a little short of the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now the pitch it out here. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
From 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Not just the 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain. And
that one, taken in. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run it here with Chandler. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
That's swung out to Chandler. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
I always think you could tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run. He's able to take the back down for a loss.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. That's caught by Chandler. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run now for Chandler. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Finish this Madden game. I gotta finish this Madden game. Don't see nothing. Snowing hard, can't see nothing.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Now Williams going to keep it himself.
Come on, don't let him do that. Oh, not till this evening.
Third and a long way to go. A throw right side is
Wow.
intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Can't get rid of it.
On first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Third and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Under
Wow.
pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. York's kick is good. And the Vikings get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Just have to run the ball. Can't see nothing.
Through the end zone. It's a touchback.
UFL was on.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
I said UFL was on.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A play fake. Now Williams.
Come on.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the
This should be able to just instantly go.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd
You know how they keep talking about Myles Garrett trading. I doubt he get traded.
Oh, he did all he could to get
Dude got
What can they
problems.
do here? This is third and forever. Now Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time is
No,
expired.
well, I don't know what he was
Half
thinking.
has come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just two as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Baseball about to start up in a few. Less than an hour.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. York now for the extra point.
I know what they were talking about. I know you're gonna be like, here we go. They were talking about Joe Burrow to Pittsburgh. Is he from Pittsburgh? Who? Oh, well,
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're
that'd
back
be
to it as
interesting.
the kicks away. Leggett on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
It'd be a situation where he said, "I'm gonna retire,"
Start from the 22.
like Palmer,
And that one shut down pretty quickly.
and
They'll get
then
back to
Pittsburgh,
work.
the only team that he want to play for.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
I knew exactly what he was running.
Surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And
Tell
they'll
the
get it back
linebacker
up
to
at
come
the
up and they just sit there and look stupid.
40-yard line.
In today's game,
Hmm.
Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Oh, you got to pick that off.
It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one
I
gets
need to
thrown.
play underneath, inside, and you don't do none of it.
15 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Need a turnover.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Downtown.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
Wow. Oh, I thought the Soviets were going to pitch it.
Difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Nearly a good one. That hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback.
Run some mixed spot.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's a run going left. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line. And a nice run. Get him
Is
about
that, what's the name, Nelly?
It'll bring up second down.
Do he own one of those
And
teams?
we're starting to see the fruits of their labor
Nelly.
paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body
Pretty
blows
sure that
throughout
was
the
Nelly.
entire contest. And
Or maybe they,
secondaries didn't result in much at the time. It's clear
maybe they
they're
have
starting
to
to take
smoking
its
out
toll
there.
with this defense.
Man, I tell you, black people just be embarrassed.
Enviable spot to
Hmm.
operate from. Here's second and inches.
Can't be smoking at no football game on the field. Yeah, that is Nelly. I don't know what you got to do
Off play
a
action.
halftime
Here's
show.
Williams. He'll get that complete right side. It's
What
Bellinger.
they ain't dressed to do no halftime
First
show.
down, a gain of about 4.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call
Oh,
passing
yeah, they
downs,
got to
where a
do a
defense
halftime
doesn't have to honor the
show.
run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and really lead to some chunk plays.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the
Still
line of
can't be
scrimmage,
smoking
too.
out on the field. They know
Last
better
play
than that.
went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Right side, caught by Burton. He's still on his feet. He may go. And he will score.
That's the one thing you couldn't do, give up an easy touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution
Yeah,
was
he
just a little bit
performing.
off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, come on, man.
Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
You playing solo or quad? You your teammate? Oh,
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. He manages to give the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down. Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Thursday night primetime continues after this. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd
all right.
and long.
Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady right.
He'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Now it's yours for the PAT. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. A gain of 48. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
The 13-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Williams now to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Now give up the middle. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, big hole left side. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We get on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got a man wide open. It's a goose egg. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Now a run on first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, but you say work the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to the field.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On the check. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
A carry now for Chandler. He gets free. Past midfield. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. York now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yes. What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's second and 8.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, and make that a 5th straight victory.